Alright, today I'm going to show off a little bit of vintage glass. This is on my Pentax K-1. I've done reviews on several of these, so make sure to subscribe, go back to my archive and look at some of the other ones that I've got on my channel. So yeah, let's do it. This is the 135mm f2.5. You could find this on eBay for anywhere from $30 to $50. These lenses are great, so that's one good thing about Pentax is their K-mount. So they've been making this K-mount for years. So you go back and get old film cameras, or maybe you have a relative that has some of these laying around. This Pentax K-1000 or Pentax-M. Those lenses will actually fit on this camera. So it's fun to buy them and try them out, and a lot of them are very good quality optically and stuff. So see here, this one has a built-in hood, which is really nice. All metal construction. These are always built really nicely. Very smooth focal rings here and everything, or focus rings. And there we go. Let's see. Put it on the lens here, and this one isn't the A. Like this one is A. Pentax-A, you see that? If it has an A, that means automatic aperture. I prefer these, but this one, it's I don't think they make an A version for it. If they do, it's hard to find, and it probably costs quite a bit more. So $30 to $50 on this. All right, so if you buy one of these, the first thing you turn on your camera, and it will ask you the focal length. So you can adjust it to whatever it is. Hit OK. Now your focal length is in there. Since it's not an A, your aperture will not read in the camera. So you can see there's just dashes. The first thing you need to do, you only need to do this once, but by default in your camera, this is usually turned off. Let's go in the menu. Here on the K1, it might be in a different place, but it's in your camera somewhere. Go in the menu, and then all the way here on C4, if you're using the K1, it's using aperture ring. So you want to switch this to shutter release when aperture ring is not set to the A position. So you want to turn that to enable so you can take a picture. So allow you to take a picture. Like I said, by default it's on off, or it's on disable. So if it's on disable, you're trying to take a picture and it won't take. So so you'll need to enable that. We'll enable it there. All right. Another thing is when you're using this one, since this is the non-A, I can't. I typically shoot in AV mode, aperture priority, since it doesn't have an aperture. Red here on the lens. If you notice, I'll turn the aperture here on the lens, and you notice my shutter speed is not adjusting. So what do? You have to shoot in full manual on this, so you'll have to do that, and it will you'll still get the pictures that you want. And last thing, as far as focusing, this does have focus confirmation in it, so you'll still get a beep when your focus is close, but it's not 100% accurate. The best way to do it, if you're going with a shot that has a wide open aperture, even more so if it's like one of these 50 millimeters, it's like 1.7 or 1.4 or whatnot. The best way I found to nail down your focus is just use this, switch into live view, and then use your little zoom in magnifying glass, and you can adjust that here to how far you want to zoom in and nail down that focus. So that's the way I've been shooting with this, and I've found it fairly successful at getting some really nice quality shots with a lens that's under $50. It's pretty cool. They're a lot of fun to use. There's all sorts of lenses out there. That's the good thing about Pentax, and they've been using that same K-mount for a long time. So I'm going to take this outside. We're going to get some pictures here in a second. Like I said, check out my other my channel and go back. I've got plenty of reviews on a lot of these different ones. This is one I'd recommend too. If you just want to get one to try it out, is a Pentax-A. This is a 50mm f2, and you get this for about $20-25, just this lens. So it's well worth it just to try around and see if you like it. And then if you like it, You can there's tons and tons of lenses out there you can get. If you don't like the being shooting in manual focus, there's some old school ones that are actually have autofocus too. Now this is the Pentax 28 to 70 f4 throughout the focal range, and it does have AF, but it is buzzy. But you only spend about $50 on this, so it's worth trying out. It's kind of cool that it has f4 throughout the focal range, and it's a full frame lens, so you won't have to switch it over to that crop factor thing here in the K50. So I'm feeling a lot of these, as people start purchasing this K1 or getting in, they'll probably some of these will probably go up in price a little bit. So anyhow, yeah, let's take this out and get some pictures. Make sure to subscribe. Check out my other videos on some of these other vintage glass. But lightweight, nice. Looks pretty nice there. Fits the camera very well. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go outside and get some image samples. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you think about the quality of this lens, the images and such. Yeah, thanks for watching.